Did we scare Justin away?
Scare Justin up. No, I wanted my own time with you.
Love it.
Yes, yes.
We had enough time with you.
No, we had so much to talk about though. But wait, so I hear that sports, I'm gonna start here.
Yes.
Sports are a big deal in your house. Me too.
Yes.
Right?
Huge deal.
Huge deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
Like, I have 3 TVs in the basement, one for a dedicated game. 2 other games go on the other 2 TVs, so you don't miss a second of
Wait,
anything
they
that's
have
happening.
it to where you can split the screen now.
Oh no,
Yeah, it's
he
too
needs
small.
his own screen.
Ah.
It's like it's literally like being at a sports bar.
Yeah.
You've got the main screen, and then there's always something going on. And even when nothing's going on, he'll find something. Fly fishing, it's on.
I do.
Yeah,
I do have to switch it. I can't do the multi-screen. I have a huge TV, like specifically for sports, and it's huge. But I tried the thing, but I don't know. I'm too ADHD. There's a lot going on.
Well, my eyes are going because I'm 51 now, so I need the screen as big.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't split it up. I need it as big as I can possibly
But
get
you know
it.
what I'm actually realizing now, right here sitting with you? You can multitask then. You can watch 3 TVs at the same time. So
She
you
got
hear
you.
me
She
when you're
got you.
doing something. Now I know.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just talk to him.
Selective hearing.
I should talk to him in an
Sports
announcer
have
voice.
betrayed me, people. They've been betrayed by my true love.
No, I hear that. Wait, he actually ditched you. Y'all were gonna go to a wedding, but there was a sports ball game on. Yeah.
It's a sports ball game.
Yeah,
that
sports
is
ball.
really cute.
In my defense, her cousin was getting married, and a good buddy of mine was the coach at West Virginia, and they made the Final Four.
Okay.
And so I said, you know what? I need to go and support my friend.
And
at
I
the
went.
Final
It is
Four.
not about supporting the friend. You
It
wanted to
was.
go. You wanted to go.
I
important game.
went alone to the wedding.
Yeah.
And we were dating, and he's like, when it's immediate family, and I was like, none taken.
Let me say this. This was not last year. This was like the 2nd year we were dating. So
Does
it
that
was a
matter?
long
Okay.
time ago. It was a long time
Actually,
ago.
here's the
I've
thing.
learned a lot since then.
I'm different. It was fantasy football that got me.
huge.
I'm addicted. I'm so sad it's over.
And I'm sure you're much
feel
better at it than I am. I'm
pretty
horrible
good.
fantasy. Yeah.
I'm all right.
that's it.
Yeah.
I feel it for you.
I know. It's fantasy football. It's a game, right? So then you're watching all these teams. You're learning about the players. It's like, it's so fun.
Kelly, you were such a catch. Like, you were such a catch.
Oh, thank you.
I
But not during a game. I can't
Not
stand
during-
when people talk to me during
mean, no,
the
but
game.
that's also why you're a catch.
I'm like, wait for the commercials.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, you moved, speaking of New York, I go to a game here, at least the Cowboys come in. We go to like the Giants-Cowboys game
Yep.
here. I do it every year. But you were here when you were 21, you moved here?
Oh, gosh, I had just turned 20, about to turn 21, yes.
What
like
a
21, about
city
to
to
turn
move
22.
to at that age.
And I was working at MTV on TRL. So my first, like, big gig was Times Square, TRL.
Yeah.
Like, Eminem, Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
like Kate Hudson. I'm like, this is my job. And I had a car service, and I had, like, it was just
It was a
the
wild
best,
time,
the
TRL
best
then, yeah.
time.
It was a very wild time, and
Yeah.
in all the best ways. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the best
Yeah.
ways.
I got it all out before I got married.
We all did. We had fun. Yes. I just mean like this city is such
New
a
York
great place
single
to live.
is such a great
Yeah.
place to live. In fact, when we had, we moved back here when Nick was working in New York on VH1 doing a live show, and we had one kid, and I was pregnant. Actually, got pregnant in New York. Her name is Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not an accident.
It's an inspiring
It's
place.
totally inspired. It was either that or Soho. Soho didn't
Yeah.
have a ring to it. Didn't want to
And that can go a very different way. Yeah.
But when we were here as a family, it was fun.
Yes. You don't want your daughter to have a name
want
that
your
says
daughter
home
called
anywhere
Soho.
in the name.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I think I
It's
frown
like,
upon
it's like
it.
that Key and Peele. Soho Lachey?
Yeah. Oh my God!
Where?
I love that skit.
Soho Lachey?
It's one of my favorite skits. Oh my God.
I said so.
D nice.
Lachey.
D nice.
It's Denise. Whatever.
Whatever.
D-nice.
Oh, okay.
Aaron, is that what it is?
Aaron was my favorite. Oh, it's a really funny skit.
But
Okay.
yes, New York, when we were with our family, we enjoyed it, but we really loved like being here and being single and like dating and courting and just the nightlife and just all of it.
It's a
The
fun city.
is-
Yeah,
really
there's
is.
an energy
Even to raise
here.
kids, it's a fun city.
Yeah.
No,
There's
it's
always
definitely
something
it's
to
a
do.
different layer.
Is it true? Because just from this alone, we could be friends. Is it true that your first date was at Hooters?
Yeah.
Well, so you'll appreciate this.
I will. Good wings.
It was when I was doing a solo project, and I had a radio show for the station in
Yeah.
Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay.
And I said, hey, you're at the road in the city. Why don't you come down and
I
see
took
me?
the train from TRL
So,
to
she comes
Trenton, New
down.
Jersey, and he's like, "Oh, you really do like me." I was like, "If
Go
I'm
to
coming to
Hooters.
Trenton,
I'm like, guys, she'll never come. She'll never come. So she shows up after the concert. It's a Monday night in Trenton, New Jersey. Hooters is the only thing open, people. It's like, it's really the only option.
Just good wings.
Good.
Awesome wings.
Good
wings.
Incredible T-shirts.
Yeah.
Cold beer. It was a good night.
It was a good night.
Okay, wait. I hear that you also professed your love at this
in New York City.
I have a strict rule that you never say I love you in Hooters.
Okay.
That's just blanket rule.
It was shortly after in a cab in New York.
Okay.
After lots of Hooters wings, he was like, I love you.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you just do the first I love you? And he's like, I've always loved you.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, did you really do I love you? And it
wasn't like a I love you. It was like, oh, I love you. You know? Like, what a funny joke.
Just as a recap, though. Hooters, I love you, New Jersey, Monday night.
Look, I don't waste time, Kelly.
Great.
Get right after it. You know?
Great. I like it. I like it. That was a look at the new season of Nick and Vanessa's show, Love is Blind. You can watch it on Netflix. So what's going on with this new season?
Season 8, they just also greenlit season 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Y'all are loving love. It's in Minneapolis.
Yeah, so this far we've seen them in the pods, and now this Friday, the new episodes are showing them going back to Minneapolis. So they've had the foundation in the pods, now they've gotten together on a romantic getaway. Now they're going back to their home city,
They're gonna
getting
get
their
cell
phones
phones back. They're gonna tell their parents. I actually when I was watching it with Nick, I'm like, all these couples are gonna make it. And he goes, of course they are, Vanessa. They're at a romantic, sexy vacation with no work, no phone, nothing
set up
to do.
to win.
Yeah, he's like, this is good.
Like,
he goes,
wait till they get home.
Let's see when they get back home, and you start
Real life
integrating.
sets in.
Because that's when it really, your friends and family come into play.
Yeah.
Do your friends approve of this new person? Does your family approve? You got to go back to your job. All the real pressures of life start to come in. And can you handle all that?
Yeah.
How do you work through all that? Because some people can quiet the noise of family and friends, or even social media. Because then they all make jokes. Well, I'm going to check out your Instagram page. They probably really are. And some people are like, I need to delete some things.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's out there.
Yeah.
So it's really, this is when the true test of who comes to the very end that says yes and I do, I think matters.
Yeah. Who do y'all find are the biggest fans of the show? Like, is anything shocking to you?
We found it's actually really great couple watching. Like, guys will come up to me like, look, man, I'll be honest, I didn't want to watch it at first, but I'm hooked. Like guys are into it as much as the ladies are, and I think we're not any exception to that. We watch it like true fans. Like, we're as interested to see what happens as anybody else.
It's so fun to hear him, because he's not that guy. Like, he just doesn't want to chime in on dating shows, and he'll be watching and be like, oh, hell no. There is no way. And it's like the Instagram meme where like the girlfriend's taping the guy getting sucked into your show.
Yeah.
He's totally sucked in, and that's what I love about it. But then we talk about it.
I was gonna say, is it kind of therapeutic, like for not just everyone watching it, but that's why couples watch it as well. It's kind of therapeutic to watch.
Well, I think we see bits of ourselves and bits of our own relationships in these people, and I think that's what makes it so intriguing, is that, and for us, it has been kind of therapeutic. Like, we watch this love kind of blossom and grow, and it reminds you of when you first fell in love, and it takes you back to those moments.
At Hooters in Trenton.
It takes you back to Hooters and the wings.
Where the beauty
I will say, though, one thing that we are constantly reminded is when there's that new love, you talk to each other differently. You know, there's definitely more respect. There's definitely more patience and kindness. That we've been together for 19 years, and we're both Scorpio.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we tend to get...
Another 19, come on.
That's not wood. Okay,
oh, that's not wood.
Oh. No.
We tend to get punchy, and so when we watch the show, it like makes us take a step back and remind ourselves to talk to each other with that same kindness and respect that we did in the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
Because, you know, after 19 years, you're just like, hey, and he'll literally go, excuse me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, sorry, can we reset that?
What I meant was.
What I meant to say.
What I meant was, hey.
But we actually get like older people who stop us on the street more than anything, like 50, 60, and they're like, we need Love is Blind.
Yeah.
The Silver Fox edition.
The Silver Fox edition.
So Nick came up with the title.
Hey, that's true.
Right?
Like,
because here's the thing.
If you've been a divorcee or you're a widower, like a
in your
chance
50s
to do
and
the pods
60s,
with.
they're not familiar with dating apps, like, because that kind of missed
even
that
over
generation.
40, we're not dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, the Golden Girls were in their 50s, and now, like, J-Lo's in her 50s, Gwen Stefani's in her 50s,
Yeah.
Nick Lachey's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Like, it's still, you're still sexy and you're young and you're living
You love
your
how she
life.
pointed out, though, because she ain't.
Oh, yeah. She's got no problem pointing out my age.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, we decided, though, instead of calling it Love is Blind, we'll call it Love with Cataracts.
No. or we could do Love is Blinder.
Blinder. You brought up J-Lo a minute ago, and I heard, because I had to have a similar talk in my household recently, yes, with one of my kids, but I heard that she kind of spurred the bees and the birds and the bees talk. Is that
okay?
true?
So this has been like the craziest cold and flu season. I don't know about, I mean, like they're like CDC, right? So it went through our entire house, and at the same time, my daughter Brooklyn and I were both sick in bed. We watched every rom-com that a 10-year-old could watch.
True.
Yeah.
Every single
It's a little limited because some get R-rated.
Yeah, and then you have to do this and fast forward.
Right, and I'm like, I want to see the whole thing. I'm not even here half the time. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
So I was like, J-Lo. We watched all of her other ones, and I'm like, the backup plan. And I'm like, she goes, Mommy, I really want to see this one. It has a cute doggy in it. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I push play. I'm thinking I'm going to ease into it. First scene, she's in the chair, legs up in stirrups. He comes in with a Q-tip. He's about to artificially inseminate her because Alex O'Loughlin ended up becoming, this was her backup plan.
Mommy, what's she doing?
So I pause it and I go, okay. So there's a couple ways that you can get pregnant.
Yeah.
This is one. And she goes, I'm gonna look in the pillow when you tell me the other one. I go, no, look at me. I'll look at the TV. And then I went into it, and we had this whole talk explaining the science of it. He wasn't in the room. And she now knows about, and then we watched the entire movie, and she's like, I'm so confused. So you can opt for the Q-tip and not the guy? And I was like, absolutely. You can opt for the I said, yes, girl. Whatever Mama wants, I support.
You can opt for the Q-tip. You don't need that one, right? We need to take another commercial break. There is no segue here. Be sure to watch the new season of Love is Blind on Netflix.